sẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ó milẹ̀ títì Success Radio Ìbàdàn ìkànnì ayé gbọ́.
Good morning, all our listeners, the audience far and near, within the city, within the state, within the nation, and beyond. Back here again on your special program on Success Radio Ibadan. This is the program that updates you on economic issues, business issues, money affairs. Eco Pointer is the program, Success Radio is the platform, Kolawole Kayode is the anchor. We appreciate you so much again for being there. This program comes up on Tuesday morning by 9 a.m. on Success Radio in Ibadan. And you can connect us via Facebook. Just type Success Radio Ibadan. You can also connect us on YouTube. Just type in Success Radio Ibadan. It will bring it up to you. Click on it. You will connect us live. This morning we have quite a lot of information for us in the business, economic, and the money world. To all our Muslim friends, relatives, everywhere you are in the nation and around the world, we say happy preparation for the Salah coming up tomorrow. All things shall work together for good. And you know, in the season of celebration, in the season of festivity, there are some businesses that thrive and they thrive and they thrive. And those businesses are opportunity during the festivity time and after the festivity time, you know, the day before, the day of the festival, and few days after. The food industry thrives during a festive period. We should take note of that. Those are the business information. The clothing business, they also thrive during this type of season. The transportation business, they thrive during this kind of season. One way or the other in the food business, even somebody who did not eat a week before around this time there will be more food available. You see, a lot of people are going to bring out their money, withdraw money from their bank, or get money whichever way they can get it, to buy food, to make provision for themselves, for their families, for friends, for well-wishers, different people to give. Àní pé nírú àkókò bí èyí, lórí ètò yìí Eco Pointer lètò yìí. Ètò yìí ń sọ nípa ọrọ̀ ajé, ọ̀rọ̀ owó, ọ̀rọ̀ òwò àti àwọn tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ìrúgọ́gọ́ ọrọ̀ ajé wa. Ohun tá à ń ṣàlàyé náà ni pé nírú àwọn àkókò bí eléyìí tó jẹ́ ìgbà tí à ń ṣe ọdún, àwọn èèyàn wa tó jẹ́ mùsùlùmí wọ́n ń ṣe ìpalẹ̀mọ́ fún ọdún iléyá tó máa wáyé lọ́la. Nírú àkókò bí eléyìí, àwọn iṣẹ́ kan, àwọn òwò kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ní àkókò báyìí ó máa ń rú gọ́gọ́, àwọn èèyàn máa ń rà á, àwọn tó ń ta àwọn náà máa tà sí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun tí a máa ń sọ wípé ètò yìí wà fún wa pé ká lè ní àwọn information tó yẹ ká ní láti mú kí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wa kó rú gọ́gọ́ sí i, kówó bọ́ sápò wa, kí iṣẹ́ wa kó tẹ̀síwájú. Àwọn tó wà ní àwọn area business yìí nínú àwọn okòwò báyìí, wọ́n ní láti jí gìrì sí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé ó di dandan àwọn èèyàn máa rajà. Kò sí bí àwáwí ṣe lè tó, iye àwọn tó máa ra oúnjẹ ní àkókò yìí á pọ̀ ju iye àwọn tó ra oúnjẹ lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá lọ. Lábẹ́ gbogbo àwáwí pé kò sówó ìlú ni, owó wọn ni, epo wọn ni, wọn tí ì sanwó ni, gbogbo àwáwí yòówù kí ìbá ṣẹlẹ̀, ó dá wa lójú pé àwọn tó máa ra oúnjẹ lákòókò yìí wọ́n á ra ìrẹsì, wọ́n á ra ẹ̀wà, wọ́n á ra epo, àwọn èèyàn á ra ata, àwọn èèyàn á ra ẹran, àwọn èèyàn á ra ẹja, àwọn èèyàn á ra edé, àwọn èèyàn á ra àlùbọ́sà, àwọn èèyàn á ra òróró, àwọn èèyàn á ra ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀, oríṣiríṣi, àwọn èèyàn á ra gàrí, àwọn oríṣiríṣi nǹkan làwọn èèyàn máa rà ní àkókò yìí lábẹ́ bó bá ti wù kó rí. Ẹni tí kò fi ẹja jẹun lọ́sẹ̀ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá, ẹni tí ò fẹ́ràn jẹun lọ́sẹ̀ méjì sẹ́yìn, ẹni tí ò fẹ́ja jẹun lóṣù tó kọjá, at least ní àkókò ọdún yìí bó tiẹ̀ ṣe kárí mi, àrẹ̀ràn àbí kó rẹja àbí kó redé àbí kó ṣàrà nǹkan kan tó máa fi sórí oúnjẹ yẹn. Ẹni tí ò lóúnjẹ ńlé máa rà. Kì í tún wá ṣe yẹn nìkan, ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn tí kì í fún ẹlòmíì ó máa rà láti fún àwọn èèyàn. Ìyẹn ni pé bí èèyàn tiẹ̀ lóúnjẹ ńlé fúnra ẹ̀, àwọn èèyàn máa rà fún láti sọ pé aṣọdún fún yín. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí, gbogbo àwọn owó yẹn, ọwọ́ ẹni tó bá ń ta àwọn ọjà yìí lówó yẹn máa lọ, ọwọ́ àwọn tó ń ta oúnjẹ ni owó yẹn máa lọ. Torí pé bí wọ́n tiẹ̀ fún ẹnìkan lóúnjẹ ọ̀fẹ́, oúnjẹ yẹn kò wá lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́, ẹnìkan ló san owó ẹ̀. Owó yẹn dẹ̀ máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó ń ta àwọn oúnjẹ, àwọn tó ń pèsè ẹ̀ àti àgbẹ̀ àtàwọn tó ń tà á. Owó yẹn ọ̀dọ̀ wọn lówó yẹn máa bọ́dì sí. So n tá ń gbìyànjú àti sọ ni pé ní àwọn àkókò bí èyí tó yẹ pé à ń pèsè fún ọdún, à ń ṣọdún, à ń ṣe àtàyètò ọdún lọ́wọ́, àwọn òwò kan wà tó tún máa rú gọ́gọ́ sí ju ti àtẹ̀yìnwá lọ. Ọ̀kan lára wọn ni àwọn òwò nípa oúnjẹ, àwọn tó ń pèsè oúnjẹ bí àgbẹ̀ àti àwọn tó ń tà á. Gbogbo àwọn òwò yẹn, ẹni ta pásítà, ẹni ta sẹ̀mó, ẹni ta gàrí, ẹni ta gàrí inú ọ̀rá, ẹni tẹ̀wà lílọ̀, oríṣiríṣiríṣi bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹni ta sóyà, ẹni tọ́ka bàbà, ẹni ta bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, àtẹ̀wà funfun, àtẹ̀wà pupa, gbogbo àwọn oúnjẹ yìí làwọn èèyàn máa rà ní àkókò ọdún bí eléyìí. àní títí dórí wípé bá tiẹ̀ fowó lé gan àwọn èèyàn ó sì rà bókù wípé ṣé àwa torí 50 bóyá ọjà tí wọ́n ń tà ní 1,200 tí wọ́n á sọ pé ní àkókò yìí o 1,250 la máa tà àwọn èèyàn á sọ pé ṣé torí 50 naira la wà ní ìṣọdún àwọn èèyàn á rà á yes àwọn èèyàn máa rà á so àwọn òwò yẹn wọ́n máa ń rú gọ́gọ́ ní àkókò bíi eléyìí òmíì tún ní òwò tó ní í ṣe nípa aṣọ wíwọ̀ bàtà wíwọ̀ àwọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ síngílẹ̀tì pàǹtì irú àkókò ilẹ̀ lómi máa rántí pé òun fẹ́ pààrọ̀ àwọn síngílẹ̀tì òun bọ́ksà òun pàǹtì òun àkókò yìí ni ẹni tí ò raṣọ tẹ́lẹ̀ gan á lóun fẹ́ ra shirt á lóun fẹ́ ra trousers á lóun fẹ́ ra aṣọ léèsì á lóun fẹ́ ra àǹkárá àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ so àwọn òwò tó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú aṣọ kì í tún ṣe yẹn nìkan o àwọn tó tún rán aṣọ náà tún máa ń tà sí i ní àkókò báyìí ju ti àtẹ̀yìnwá lọ ohun tó yẹ ká máa sọ àwọn nǹkan yìí ni pé àwa tá a wà nínú àwọn òwò báyìí those who are in this kind of business should brace up yes they should brace up because it is your time it is your season it's the time for you to come up and get more money no matter what the complaint could be in town kò sówó ni owó ṣe kinní kan ni epo wọn ni síbẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ṣì máa ra ọjà àdúrà wa ni pé káwọn èèyàn rà dáadáa káwọn tó ń ṣòwò kí wọ́n sì rówó dáadáa sí i. ohun tá a tún ṣàlàyé ni pé ní irú àkókò bí eléyìí àwọn tó wà ní òwò ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ transportation àwọn náà ọjà wọn máa ń yá pàápàá bí ọdún kọ̀la yìí ọdún kọ̀la ṣe rí ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn ló fẹ́ jáde láti pèsè fún yàtàyòtò ọdún tó bá dọ̀la ibi tí wọ́n ń gbé ní 100 náírà tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn tó ń ọlọ́kadà onímárúwá onítaxi oníbọ́ọ̀sì àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ wọ́n lè ní 150 làwọn á tún gbé bí tó ń gbé ní 300 wọ́n lè ní 250 làwọn á tún gbé àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ àwọn èèyàn á dẹ̀ wọ̀ ọ́ torí wípé ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn ló ń pàdé ní ibùdókọ̀ láti wọkọ̀ ní àkókò báyìí ẹlòmíì gan tó ní káàtì ẹ̀ kò ní gbé jáde torí àwò pé hold up máa pọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ máa pọ̀ àwọn súnkẹrẹ gbàkẹrẹ ọkọ̀ máa pọ̀ nítorí náà ẹ wò kó má gbé jáde bí àkókò yìí kó má bàa pẹ́hùn á fẹ́ lọ wọ ọkọ̀ akérò nírú àkókò báyìí àwọn tó wà ní tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ nípa ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ tó ń ṣe fi ọ̀kadà ṣiṣẹ́ ni fi márúwá ṣiṣẹ́ ni fi taxi ṣiṣẹ́ ni owó wọn tún máa ń rú gọ́gọ́ sí i. kí ni àwọn ìròyìn míì? What are the other news information that we have brought to us even today? on Eco Pointer with Kolawole Kayode. Àtàrí ọmọ kékeré gba Èkó ṣùgbọ́n tó máa tẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ jáde àti lè sọ o. A lot of things can go on in Nigeria, but the aftermath, the effect. There are issues that are coming up at the moment in the industries all over the nation, especially concerning the issue of petrol subsidy and the price of fuel. And the issue is not only related to petrol subsidy and the price of fuel, it also has to do with the exchange rate. Alhaji Taofik Olabisi, thank you so much for being there. Sheson Atolagbe, we appreciate you for being there. Now, the exchange rate in Nigeria, I mean, how much we buy $1 at the moment is already a big issue now. And it concerns you, it concerns me. How does it concern us? We'll explain, because this is Eco Pointer, economic information analysis, business information and money affairs program. Now, the issue on the exchange rate, what this exchange rate is telling us at the moment, as of last week, we had information that $1 was exchanged for 770 naira. That is even at the official market. And we're being informed that whoever that will bring in petrol into the country will have to go and buy their dollar by themselves. And of course, anything you are buying from outside, you have to pay in dollar. Now, if the price of dollar goes up, whatever you use dollar to buy to bring into Nigeria become more costly. Now, what does it have to mean? The people who are importing petrol into Nigeria are already saying there is likelihood that the price of petrol will still have to leave the 500 naira region and go a little higher, maybe to 580 naira, maybe 500, we don't know, but they are saying it will still have to leave the range of 500 naira and go up. Now, my issue is, how do we want to solve this economic and financial, issue? As it is, if the price of the dollar goes up, it has gone up anyway, because of the floating of the naira. The reason it went up is because there is no official rate at the moment. The Central Bank of Nigeria is floating the naira. What is meaning of floating the naira? Floating the naira means the government will not peg the naira at a particular amount. The government will just leave it whatever amount the buyer and the seller agree to buy and to sell. That's what they call equilibrium. There will not be minimum price, there will not be maximum price, but there will be an equilibrium price that will be determined by the forces of demand for dollar and the force of supply of dollar. So any amount the two of them fix will be, and that's a free market. In that free market situation, dollar has been going up in Nigeria, the price had been going up. Those who want to sell are demanding for more naira, and those who want to buy, they couldn't get to buy. So the issue, that is the issue where Nigeria find itself, and because of that kind of situation, the people are buying dollar for more naira. Now those who are to import petrol are saying, if it goes on like this, the price of petrol will also have to go up in the nation. The interpretation here is that Nigeria should brace up to pay more. Now what again is going to happen to all other businesses that have to depend on petrol? Almost everybody depend on petrol. We have to transport ourselves, we have to power our generator, we have to do a lot of things. Similar information in this realm is also that as at last week or so, the CBN also come up with this information that they want to peg the dollar at 645 naira. We got this information on the 24th of June that the CBN want to peg it. Yes, the CBN want to peg the dollar at 645 naira, and the reason they want to do that, they don't want the price of dollar to keep going up and going up and going up, because it's going to create a lot of volatility, a lot of up and down in the economy of Nigeria, and it will be a lot of issue. And this is to tell us that there is no absolute freedom anywhere. The government cannot just float everything just like that. Adewumi Aramide, thank you so much for being there. Wọ́n ní ẹ káàárọ̀ sà, àwa náà kí yín o, ẹ káàárọ̀ sà. You can send your comment, you can help us to share the program. You can also send your questions. So that is the next move that the CBN is trying to make, that they want to peg the dollar at 645 naira. If they do that, maybe the price of petrol will not go beyond 500. And we have this information also for us. And this one is going to create job and businesses for many other people if they are able to connect to the opportunity. Kayode Timileyin, thank you so much for being part of the program. Already as we speak now, there is a new device in town. Hybrid carburetor. Remember, carburetor is what Okada, vehicles, generating machine, power generating machine, they are using to, is a device that they put inside vehicles and machines that will connect to petrol and pass petrol to the engine to be able to use. But presently, because of the price of petrol, there is a new hybrid carburetor that can use gas. I mean, there is a new hybrid carburetor that can use gas. And that hybrid carburetor is already here with us in this country. Remember, there's a move by the IPMAN, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association. They said that they are 90% ready to sell gas to Nigeria. In other words, Ipman is saying their members should upgrade their stations and acquire the facilities they need to be able to sell gas. You see, that is another line of business. Those who are selling the equipment needed to sell gas, they should brace up. Yes, because a lot of filling stations we have to come and buy, because there is a move now to begin to use gas instead of petrol. And a lot of businesses have to blossom from here, and some businesses will be affected. The interpretation is that people will not be buying as much petrol as they used to buy before, because there is now a new alternative in town, which is gas. Now, where and how does this concern you, our audience, our listeners? We need to get the hybrid carburetor before we can use our gas to power our vehicle and our engines. Now, getting it is not just our concern. You can connect into that business and make money. If you can begin to sell hybrid carburetor, people are going to buy from you. It is not only that. If you also learn how to install it inside the vehicle, inside machines, inside generator, people don't have choice. They have to pay you for your service. And filling stations all around the country, they have to install the machines, the equipment they need to be able to sell gas. And those who are selling those equipment should also brace up, connect to filling station and sell to them and make your money. The interpretation is also that filling station that could not sell gas any moment from now may be out of business. And that is why we are saying businesses need information, and those are the information we are relaying out. This is part of why it is very important for you to listen to this program and inform your friends. So there are a lot of business that is to come up in the case of this gas that Nigerians want to start using. And you know why it will work. I see that it's going to work. If petrol was still if petrol is still 195 naira, it may not work. But as we speak at the moment, petrol is not less than 500 naira in town. And we have been informed that the gas that we'll be using, it is called CNG, compressed natural gas, not liquefied natural gas. It is compressed natural gas, and the information we have is that by the time it is available, it will sell for around 100 naira per kg or 110 naira per kg. And it will also last longer than 1 liter of petrol. Now, my concern is that being the case, you see, if the prices are like this, which one do you think Nigerians will patronize? So I want to believe that this gas issue will work. And if we are talking about palliatives that the government should do for Nigerians, if the government is able to back up the processing of the gas and make sure it is available, I want to consider it as palliative. Yes, the gas issue should be a priority palliative that the federal government should make sure it is available. Let Nigerians have this gas. Let it come down to the local environment. Let people be able to have access to it and buy it 100 naira, 110 naira per kg, and use it to power their vehicle, their bike, their okada, the machines, the generator, and the rest of them. And another palliative I see want the government to do so that to help us economic wise. Let government promote the production of this hybrid carburetor here in this country. The price of the hybrid carburetor should not be too much. What I'm hearing at the moment is that the price is high. And I want to believe that part of the reason why the price is high is because it's still a very scarce commodity, so to say. And that's why I still believe it is a business that people will do and make their profit. If you connect that business now, you make your money there. So I want government to do it as a palliative to ensure the manufacturing of the hybrid carburetor is done here in Nigeria and ensure the price is not much. And not only that, make sure the processing of our gas is done and let the gas, the CNG gas, be available to Nigerians at those prices. Those are palliatives that will help us. If government only increase the salary of workers and the salary of public officers, there are all the government workers and the public officers in Nigeria, I am not sure they are up to 50 million. They are not far below. Now, if we assume that Nigeria is around 220 million people, and 50 million people are paid higher income to be able to face the challenges of subsidy removal, What about the 170 million others who don't have access to government loan, government salary? They don't have access to government salary. They don't have access to government wages. Government is not paying them any advance or allowances. All this, I want us to look at it, and there is a new regulation to come up from CBN. The acting governor of CBN, Folasodun Shonubi, the regulation from the CBN is saying, instructing the banks that in the Nigerian fight against cyber crime, financial fraudulent practices through the banks, the CBN is informing the banks to ensure that they get information about the social media handle of their customers. And that should be done for the purpose of identification, so that they will know their customer, they can identify who their customers are. My issue is that, do we need that? What is your own opinion about this also? Is that what is necessary at the moment? Do we need that to be able to do a better banking services? Is it not that the government is going too far? Because one way or the other, CBN is an agency of the government. Is it not the government is going too far into the private life of the people? Or do we say the government wants to be monitoring people in persons? What's your own opinion about this? Do you approve of it, that the government, that the bank should be having the social media handle of all their customers, have it on their record, so that whenever they want to make any transaction through the banks, the bank will first go and check their Facebook, check their TikTok, check their Let's Chat, check their YouTube, check their Twitter, check everything that has to do with them on the social media, and ensure everything is proper and is in line with what the bank wants before the transactions with the bank could be done. At the same time, bank already has a lot of information with them from the customer. The electricity bill, they have it. The home address, they have it. The identity card, they have it. They have the national identification number. They have the BVN. They have so many things from the customers. Are this not enough? You can send your comments on this and let's see it together. And I want to bring up this story finally for today. Liberia to partly host major pipeline and sign MOU with Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline project. Do you know that the proposed international gas pipeline from Nigeria to Morocco, which is about 7,000 kilometers in length and about 48.5 inches in diameter, that pipeline has got a new boost? The National Oil of Liberia has signed MOU with the project managers to be a part of that project. we brought this information last year, and we said there's going to be a pipeline. It's a major program between Nigeria and Morocco, and the gas pipeline will move from Nigeria, which is the source of the gas, through many countries and get to Morocco. And when it gets to Morocco, it may eventually move from there to Europe. Now, Liberia is not a country along that route. However, Liberia is trying to connect, into that project, that as Nigeria will be sending pipe from Nigeria to Morocco and sending gas. Maybe, I've been considering it, because when you look at the location of Liberia on the map, Morocco is in the north. So the pipeline will move from Nigeria and go straight to the north. Now, Liberia is in the western side of Nigeria. The pipe will not need to go to Liberia first before going to Morocco. I am not thinking that way, and that will not make an economic sense. Maybe there will be another pipe from the same source in Nigeria. As one pipe goes straight to Morocco, another one, not the same one that go to Morocco, another one will come from the same source, will go to Liberia. And if that be the case, so many other countries along the West African coast may also become beneficiary of that gas that is moving, just as many countries along, towards the north of Nigeria, Chad, Niger, and the rest of them, as it goes up like that, Upper Volta, like Central African Republic, as that pipe goes, many of those countries could be beneficiary. They too could tap to that gas, and before it gets to Morocco. So many countries are already, brazen up to benefit from the abundance of gas in Nigeria. And this is part of why I see that using gas to power generator and vehicles in Nigeria is already a reality, because a lot of hands are on it. Even outsiders are already interested. And I also observe that many of these countries who are also interested in the Nigerian gas are not only looking at cooking gas, they also want to be able to use this gas to power their vehicle, to power their generators, which is trying to say the world seems to be tending towards gas, because crude oil, petrol, diesel, kerosene, the prices are shooting up, and there is an alternative in gas. And the gas seems to be more abundant than the crude itself. Than the crude oil itself. Gas seems to be more abundant than the crude oil itself. Alright, on this note, we shall be rounding off for today. My name is Kolawole Kayode. Eco Pointer is the program. Success Radio Ibadan is the platform. I appreciate the management of this Success Radio for giving us this platform to be able to reach out to you. Continue to join the rest of the program on this platform, Success Radio Ibadan. Meet me on Sunday by the grace of God on the School of Marriage Secrets. Thank you so much. This program continues again by next Tuesday by the grace of God. I sign out.